Are you looking for a house in Summerlin that is in an established neighborhood behind guard gates? Well, welcome to Willow Creek. Willow Creek is located in the zip code 89135 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it has these tree-lined streets that are so beautiful, and there's also semi-custom and also custom homes in this neighborhood. Hey, this is Yuzi with Signature Real Estate Group. We are in Willow Creek today, and I am going to show you this 5-bedroom house that is behind a guard-gated neighborhood with lots of amenities right in Summerlin. It's 1.599, 4,026 square feet. It's on just under 11,000 square feet for the lot size, which is a great size, and it was built in 2002. All right, here we have the double door entrance. And look at this grand staircase. At your entrance, there is your dining room. This is one way to go outside. Big space here. Let me just show you, there is a bathroom up front here by the door. So this is a half bath that you can use for your guests. This is just a coat closet right by the door. Makes sense. Back into this grand room here. You have 2-story ceilings. It is so open and grand. And then if we continue walking past your formal dining area, we're going to come into the family room here. Look at those windows. They overlook the pool. Such a beautiful backyard. And there's a gas fireplace, and this is where your television would go. And then of course we have the informal dining here. And the kitchen area, and there's also a desk in the kitchen. So let's go through it real quickly. There is some storage here for wine. This double sink here that overlooks your backyard. Perfect place if you have to do dishes. What a great view. And then here's the kitchen. So there's a 5-burner stove, double ovens, and the built-in refrigerator. Look at this huge island. There's so much counter space here that you could use when entertaining. Love this pantry. Look at how big it is. And you've got these pull-out drawers, which is so nice. Lots of space. And your laundry room is right here. There's a sink in the laundry room and lots of cabinets and storage. All right, let's go into the garage. This is a 3-car garage. And there is a tankless water heater, which, if you don't know, the water heaters, especially here in the heat in the desert, don't last very long. So this is really nice to have, so you don't have to keep replacing the actual water heater. And these are 3 side by side, which gives you a ton of space. And there's a lot of storage in here. There's a lot of upper storage as well. Okay, we're back in the house, and I am going to take you upstairs so we can look at the bedrooms. So this staircase is so pretty, walking up here. We're going to start in the primary. So there's a double door entrance here. Huge space, this bedroom. Can give you this view, and there's also this secondary room over here, and you can close these doors for privacy, of course, but this would be a great, workout space or even an office. Let me take you outside onto this huge balcony that overlooks this beautiful backyard. You can see part of the strip right there. Mountain views all the way around. Look at this balcony, it's huge. I mean, that table is probably a 5-foot table, so it gives you an idea. And you can see the pool and the yard space from up here. Okay, now let's go into the primary bathroom. So we have over here, of course, the water closet. Here is the main closet. So you have space on this side, and look at all of this space here. It's all built-in closets, drawers. This one even locks. There's jewelry. And then you've got a full-length mirror here. Hi. And this leads into your bathroom. So you've got the dual vanities and a nice big tub in the center here with the jets. Of course, here's your shower area. Nice big shower on the inside. Oh, it keeps going. And let's go into the secondary bedrooms. They're very separate, which is really nice. So this is one bedroom. So this would be bedroom 2, and this has a walk-in closet with all the built-in closets. And it also has doors out to this front balcony. Look at these mountain views. Okay, you guys know how I just die for these mountains. Look at this. Can you imagine this every morning? Oh, Willow Creek is so quiet. It's such a beautiful community. And this is right in the center of town. Such great access to everything. Okay, so this would be bedroom 3 and 4, and they are a Jack and Jill. Big, huge windows again. And this is a Jack and Jill bathroom, so which means that the bathroom leads into the other bedroom. So there's dual sinks in there. And nice big bedroom with a ceiling fan. Here is another bathroom that would be for upstairs, which could be for the other bedroom. And so this is another shower, and of course sink here. And that's 4 bedrooms. But this house actually has 5, and I'm going to show you where the 5th bedroom is. It's like a casita that is separate. So you go back out the front door, and here's your casita entrance. So this has such high ceilings also. It's such a great room. And then of course you have your own bathroom in here. Bathroom with sink and the shower and tub and a walk-in closet. So you've got a separate casita area for guests, or if you have an in-law staying in the house, kind of that multi-generational, they want their own space. I love these big windows. Okay, let's go back in the house. And we are gonna go outside. All right, let's go look at the pool. This lot is just under 11,000 square feet. So you've got a lot of space, which is hard to find now, especially if you're doing new builds. The lots are just not as big. And if they are, you're gonna pay for them. So this has a lot of space. I'm just gonna try to give you an idea here of, so you even have all of this area, and then you get into your covered deck area. I can't even tell. This is so well done. But, oh no. This is turf. I can't even believe it. It feels like grass. It's not even hot. Usually in the summertime, this is so hot, you can barely even touch it. Wow, whoever did that did an amazing job. And then, okay, so you have this covered area, and look at this pool. I love these mosaic tiles. Can you see that pattern? And then the steps go down, so it looks like you've got kind of a shallow area here. So this would be kind of where kids could sit and play. There's also the pop-up cleaners inside of the pool. So that is really amazing. And then it looks like it gets deeper. So there's the hot tub that's raised up there. And this is pretty deep. I would say this area of the pool it's gotta be 8 feet. Gosh, you don't see that anymore either. So here's it from the other angle. There's steps going down into the pool. You have the diving board. Oh my gosh, my kids would just love this. Let me come over to this side, into the corners, so I can give you an idea. And look at this. You're raised above all these houses behind you, so it's so private. And then they've got these lights. Look at the back of the house. Look at all this space here and this landscaping. I'm telling you, this turf, I gotta get their number. It's so nice. And of course, we've got the fire pit here. And you've got so much space on the side. This could be a dog run. You could make this a garden, raised bed if you wanted to. There's a lot of space here. And then here is another covered area. This is what you want in Vegas especially, is covered area. Places that you can get out of the sun because it is so hot. And I love the basketball hoop. This would be so great. This pool fits so many people. You could fit a few families in here easily and have lots of room. I love this backyard. All right. Now we're gonna head back into the house. I just wanna show you kind of the family room from this area as well. So this would be your, you could have your kitchen table here, maybe some bar stools along this area if you wanted, and then a couch, television, in this space here. 4,026 square feet, 5 bedrooms, and 4.5 baths. In Willow Creek for $1.599. Wow. Okay, so you get to turn the lights off with me. So here are my thoughts. This has such a grand entrance. I love that part about this house. When you walk in, very grand and open. The high ceilings are so pretty. This kitchen is really nice for entertaining. It's super open to the family room. So I love when I'm cooking or when you have people over and you really feel like you're part of it. You're in with the family and you're able to talk to everybody. So I love that you're right here in all of the mix. There are 2 ways to get outside to this beautiful backyard. So there's 2 entrances, which is lovely. The other one is over here near the dining room. And yeah, they have some of their own taste in here, like everybody does. So if this is something that you're looking for, this size, this neighborhood is amazing. Willow Creek, I've been buying and selling in here. Gosh, I think the first one was in about 2007. And I fell in love with the community then. So if you're looking for 5 bedrooms and you need a 3-car garage, this home, you just make it your own. You could absolutely do different colors in the house and different details if that's what you wanted to do. Where is that light? Is it over here? No. Okay, let me see. Aha, there we go. This primary bedroom is so big and this balcony is lovely. So I really love the space of that and the separation. So your primary bedroom's here. Then all the way across this hallway, right, are your secondary rooms. No lights on in there. And so I like how it's separate, but you're together. You know, the bedrooms aren't on different floors necessarily, with the exception of the Casita in this house, which I also think is a great feature, you know, for the multi-generational families that are living together, or especially if you have company coming in Vegas, and who knows, maybe they're staying out till 3, 4 in the morning and you don't want to hear them when they come back in. They can just hang out in the Casita. Okay, I think I have, left one light on. Okay, I'm gonna find this light. I got it. Let me know what you think of this house and if you have any questions at all. Talk to you soon.